Thank you, everybody, for joining me. My name is Kris. I am the programming manager at the Asian American International Film Festival. This is the Q&A for Good Afternoon Sweetdream. Before we begin, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Citibank and Lifewater. So I have here the writer, director, and co-star of Good Afternoon Sweetdream, Seunghyeon. And I'm happy to talk to you about this film. I thought it was really, really cool, and I would love to ask you where the idea came from.
The idea. Yeah, so hi guys, I'm Seunghyeon. So glad to meet you, like here. And about the idea. I mean, I think it's the basic question is just so hard for me. Well, like most of the time I get some idea from my, well, like life. I mean, well, it's just hard. Can I speak in Korean?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. 아이디어. 보통은 진짜 뭐 어디서나 얻을 수 있다고 생각을 하는데, 이번에 하면서는 특별히 어떤 공간에서 아이디어를 좀 많이 얻었어요. 이번에 시도해보고 싶었던 것이 또 공간을 이렇게 오랫동안 관찰할 수 있는 시간을 마련하는 것을 조금 영화적으로 보여주고 싶었기도 했고, 그래서 좀 시나리오를 쓸 때도 바깥에 나가서 쓰거나 좀 특정한 공간에서 그 공간을 이렇게 제가 이렇게 느낌을 받아들이고 시각화하는 것을 조금 연구를 했었거든요. 네.
So she thinks that she can get the inspiration from anywhere, really. Usually that's how it goes. But for this film especially, she got inspiration from the spaces that are in the film. So she wanted to experiment with how to portray a space and how to observe a space through film. So she would, even when she would write the scenarios, she would write outside or in the space that ended up in the film. So that it was kind of, the inspiration was how to show different spaces visually and through film language.
Wow, that's very interesting, because I think your characters are so well defined. But I guess in a way we're looking at them and we're also looking at where they are. That's really, I'm curious then, to what extent did you draw from any real experience? Is there some autobiographical element, or is it really just thinking about what story to tell in these spaces?
통역 한 번 해주세요.
그 영화에 등장하는 주인공들에 있어서 그 스토리라든지 그런 거는 혹시 실제 있는 일에서 영감을 받으셨나요? 아니면 그러니까 실존하는 인물들이라든지 실제 라이프 익스피리언스가 영감이 됐는지.
그 첫 장면에 있는 캐릭터들은 확실히 실제 인물들을 많이 모티브로 삼았고요. 그러니까 좀 섞인 것 같아요. 그러니까 한 인물이 딱 이 인물의 모티브라기보다는 여러 인물의 어떤 특징들을 섞어서 이렇게 만들려고 좀 했었던 것 같고, 네, 그렇습니다.
So the characters are definitely based on real people. But it's more like a mix of different people into one character or one person. So she would kind of pick different characteristics from different people and combine it into one character.
I see. And can you speak to the sort of dream setting or dream aspect of the film? Did you what was the reason why you chose to sort of give it that dreamlike atmosphere, that dream logic?
Right. I mean, in the real time or reality, I felt like it's about kind of like a dream sometimes, but it's not sort of like specific time or specific place, but it's just like in my brain or in my feeling. I really go deep inside, or just falling in some kind of specific atmosphere. So I just want to research kind of like this feeling. Where can I get this, or where can I find this? And it just kind of important to me, because when I just so hard question. I mean, 어렵다. 일단, yeah, it's just for just dreamlike feeling. I want to research, and then it's also about the space or the place I really in it, because like these days I'm just searching about the effect of the space. When I mean, I think it's related to the where am I exist. 그러니까 제가 어떤 공간에 존재하느냐가 그런 감정이나 어떤 느낌들을 만들어내는데 좀 영향을 많이 끼치지 않았을까? 이게 어떤 구체적인 장소라고 생각하진 않지만 어떤 공간에서 어떤 경험을 할 때 그것을, 그리고 내가 꾸준히 관찰할 때 뭔가 얻어질 수 있는 게 있다고 생각을 해서, 네, 그 현실에 있을 때 어떤 꿈 같은 느낌을 자아내는 공간을 우선적으로 탐구하고자 했고, 네, 그렇게 연결이 되는 것 같은데 이게 좀 말하기가 좀 어렵네요.
제가 한번 시도를 해볼게요. So so it's related to how she feels when she is in a space, right? So and she wanted to explore real life spaces where when you're in a real life space, it feels like a dream. And so it doesn't have to be very specific, or you don't have to know specifically where it is, but the atmosphere of the space kind of creates this dreamlike, atmosphere, even though it is real. I'm not sure if that I hope that gets to the core of what you're saying, but I think that it's definitely a difficult answer.
The question was the difficult part.
No, it is. I think that I just personally, I'm a person that has very vivid dreams, so I think often about dreams and what they're like, and so I think it's always very compelling to watch a film that tries to capture something of that, and it makes me wonder, do people dream differently than me? Like, is this how you dream? And maybe mine is different. This is how I feel when I watch your film. I think about I think about just what does it say about us? Maybe that not to make. I don't know. This is the question that I ask, and I think it's interesting that you're so focused on spaces, because I find it hard to remember the spaces in my own dreams. But I think the way that you linger on these spaces, these are very long takes, basically scenes that are just one take with a fixed camera. It's a very unconventional style, and maybe it's a challenging style. Maybe some people would be challenged to see a film like this because it's not like anything else that they've ever seen. What would you say to such a person who is challenged by this style?
Well, I just want to say, cheer you up. I mean, I also some kind of like person who can focus on the like very long time to just one thing. But I kind of also think about the responsibility of media as well, because I think we can easily focus on some media content on YouTube or on a film as well. But for me, we need to. I should focus to as a media. I need to make some way to go out in reality as well. I mean, when we can spend time with the media and we can have fun with the film as well, but we need to also get out of this when it's end up, and we also find some way we live. So that's the question I have when I'm should a film or make a film. So yeah, so that's kind of long take is just related in some kind of things. I mean, it's kind of like a reality as well. I mean, we experience in reality, we cannot feel this is just has some like handheld camera. We just see the like a solid space, solid place. So yeah, that's what I thought. We like it's a experience in a reality through the film. Yeah.
Oh, it's very striking, and I wondered, was there any challenge to you to bring this to life? What was sort of the biggest production challenge that you faced when you were shooting?
Production challenge? You mean during the shooting film, or?
Yes. Was there a difficulty in having such a long take?
Yeah, of course. It's actually my own camera, which is not a DSLR or like a professional camera. It's just like for the photography actually. So it's just we need to cut it 15 minutes because there's some limit to shoot something. So yeah, literally it's just for the technical issue. We need to take it like 15 at least at the 15 minutes. And well, another issues was just when we should film, there's some pause time between the films because we separatedly film it two parts, like between two parts, and there's a month pause because of struggling to make like after another script. Like during for a month, I write it again, and yeah, it's kind of hard for me to make this like the ending. It's kind of challenge for me.
Can you talk more about that? What was the the challenge and process of creating the ending?
I mean, I kind of think about a lot about ending because I don't decide. I don't want to decide. It's just like happy ending. I mean, it's more like if it's more like a reality or it's more like a has some realism, then it will be have no escape hole. It just, I think it's more like a there's no hole, there's no escape kind of thing. You need to follow, or you should go into a dream again and again, and it's never, maybe probably never end. And it is the reality. That's what I want to say. But during the 4 month, I and the main character Yewon is just discuss about that, because Yewon has some like opposite side of opinion, and I also some point agree with that. So yeah, so that the ending we should is just the research or discussion. Yeah.
So you allow, so you feel that, or your actors had some strong influence, I guess, on their roles on the story?
Yeah, very, very strong fact. And I personally really happy to get this kind of experience, because last time I shot my like short films, there's no kind of there's also some kind of discussion about the script and story, but this is more stronger and more great impact for me, like impersonally, and also some about the story. And yeah, they when we practice the scene, they have so many ideas about the like every single line, and they question again and again about the like specific lines. And yeah, that's kind of hard for me personally, because we have also like few like 3 or 4 crews, and when we practice this, and I just alone as a director. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me in a way, but also yeah, great impact. Yeah.
Wow. So thinking about creating the story from these places, thinking about creating the dialogue with your characters, you know, or with your actors, that is, was this sort of story, you know, I think it seems to be described often about grief, about dealing with you know, her father who's passed away. Was that sort of the element all along, or is that something that sort of developed out of this thinking that it would be about, that it would have this element of grief? I guess the setting, one of the places though is that funeral. So that maybe that was where that came from. Was there, at what point did the story sort of start to take that shape to be about sort of mourning and coming to terms with grief?
Well, I need more understanding about that. Can you translate, Jihyun, please?
Yeah. 그 캐릭터들이 나누는 대화의 주 내용이 그 캐릭터 중 한 명의 아버지가 돌아가신 거에 대해서 얘기를 많이 하는데, 그 슬픔이라든지 그거를 어떻게 에 대해서 어떤 감정을 느끼는지, 그런 게 주 내용으로 다뤄지는 것 같은데, 그게 원래 생각을 하고 시작을 하신 건지, 아니면 찍는 과정에서 그 액터들이랑 얘기를 나누고 하면서 디벨롭이 된 그런 내용인지.
Ah.
네.
Oh, we have 10 minutes.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Ooh. Of course, it's just from the beginning, I thought about the dad's passed away. And it's the main event from the beginning when I make a script. And yeah, but curiously, I thought from the beginning, it's just kind of like I related in this kind of feeling when I miss someone, or when I it's not just about the past way, but when I lose someone, like break some relationship, then I can feel it like this is my experience. But when during shooting a film, or during developing this scenario, it's just part away from me. I mean, I always think about the script, it's just my story, but it turns out when it's go further, then yeah, it's just someone's feeling, someone's experience. It just part away from me. So this kind of experience is also very curious for me. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And thank you so much for your time. Before we wrap up, are there any closing words that you would like to share with us and our audience?
Well, I mean, I really want to meet and get in touch with the audiences in person, of course. But yeah, sadly, this time I can't go there. It's too far from me as well.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. No, we wish we could see you in New York as well. But we'll be sure to keep in touch about what people have to say.
Yeah, but also this is great chance to meet you guys, and I just thank you for every programmer and the Asian American Film Festival, and hope you guys enjoy, or having at least having a great time, or having a great experience when you guys watching my film, and that will be just great for me. And thank you for the Kris as well for kind of invite me
Of course,
to this
yeah.
film festival, and thank you for the Joy Jihyun as well.
Oh, thank you. I mean, we love the film, and we're excited to show it. All right. Thank you very much.